double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Throwing on the first play is Corral. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down at the 43. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the give here, Charbonnet. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw, Corral. He finds Smith and Jigba.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Corral. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Zach Charbonnet, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in, and win. Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Was trying to find Jahan Dotson.
That's 3rd down.
When you talk about this Seahawk defense,
they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in?
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Corral looking to throw it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0. kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen. They need for it to happen now. Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Here's Howell.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
You talk about this Seahawks defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Out of the gun, it's Howell.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it second down.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. And on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down, here's Charbonnet.
Now the ball comes loose. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks them up.
And avoids the turnover. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Here's Corral.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Corral sets up play action.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running left, it's Barkley.
And he's got it down to the 28.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They follow up the gain of 2 and a gain of 1 that time.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed a maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
They'll go play action. Howell.
Looking outside him, he's got a man. That's Turner. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. John Mechie from 3 yards out. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
Commanders 7.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Seattle.
DK Metcalf.
75 yards.
And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Throwing here, Corral. And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
On first and 10 at Charbonnet.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Corral.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up third down and goal.
Now they'll audible to something else. And they'll run on third down with Charbonnet.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
So defensively, they let the play stand. They'd rather have the down as it'll bring up fourth.
A 26-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
Howell. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
From the gun on third down, Howell.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Fakes a handoff here. Corral. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Corral. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the round is on here in this first half. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Now they go play action with Howell.
He sets to fire deep. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown.
Puka Nacua, 57 yards. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, Corral. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Commanders 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Al now to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Second down and 4. Faking the handoff. Howell.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41.
Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he's been able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And they're going to speed things up here.
Corral on second down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
The snap comes. Corral will go for this.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
And he only manages a couple here down at the 38-yard line.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. He gets this one to Mechie.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Howell.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Touchdown, Washington.
Saquon Barkley, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders get a bit closer.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more. Reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Here's Moore. He will return it. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level.
Corral under pressure, and down he goes.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
They'll fire one downfield for Fant. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. It's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it, and the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Off play action. It's Howell.
He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Washington. 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Robinson up the middle.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
And Howell will throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Barkley inside handoff, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Throwing here, Howell.
Eluding the pressure right.
Right side, complete to Mechie.
Touchdown!
John Mechie
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point try now for Patterson.
And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Seahawks 31, Commanders 28.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A handoff, Barkley running left.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Mechie, the man in motion. Now Howell.
Flush to his right.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Sam Howell
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Well, we won't say the comeback is complete just yet, but boy, they have come roaring back to take this fourth quarter lead.
And I like the way that you put that, because it's not complete just yet, but just think about the other side, where they are right now, because they've got to be saying, how did we let this one get away? We were in complete control, well on our way to victory, and now all of a sudden, we're losing. How did that happen?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively.
And got his man complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they can run ragged throughout.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But
and that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Third and 2, here's Howell. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
4th down, Howell. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Puka Nacua.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Corral.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Corral to throw. And he'll get this to his running back, DJ Dallas.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Here's Corral.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Here comes 2nd down. Corral.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Here's Corral.
That's caught, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Powell going to audible to something else.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Powell. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. He hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Corral setting up to pass it here. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Back to throw, Corral. Finding Metcalf on the comeback run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a one-touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace and got it done.